Our Kathy Marshall is at the gallery for a grand opening today. Let's check in with her and see what they have. Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Ashley, here with Dave Dahl, the man behind this project, and surrounded by hundreds of pieces representing artists from all over Africa, including this fantastic mask. Dave, tell me about this.
That's a Kuba Woom, B-W-O-O-M. It's a really old version of that. And it's a very well-recognized African art style.
It's just gorgeous and heavy, and at one time someone would have worn this.
Yeah, it's a little too small for my big head.
Probably mine as well with the hair.
But I think it's just an amazing piece.
Oh, it's fantastic. So tell me how this all came together. Discover African Art, the name of this new gallery in the Pearl. You're having a big celebration tonight. What happened here? Where did this come to you?
Well, I named it after my own discovery, my own journey, and discovering African art for me was just something that it came along at the right time. You know, I had my bad days, and I was recovering, and this came along, and I got really into it.
And did you travel and collect these pieces? Did you send people out to find these? How did it work?
I know a lot of Africans at this point. You know, they found me when they found out I was buying African art, and so I've developed some great relationships with some great people.
You know, you made reference to came along at the right time because you did have your struggles. You were arrested about 3 years ago, and you were diagnosed as bipolar, run in with the police, and you mentioned you'd been drinking to me at the time. And how did this play into your recovery from that?
This was just part of, this was actually the part that kind of helped me forget about myself. And you know, I was a little bit stressed out because I felt like I owed the community so much, and they expected a lot from me, and I had let them down, and it took me some time to get over that.
And through this project, we'll walk along here and take a look at some of the more of the beautiful art. Through this project, you're actually helping to bring grain to some communities in Africa. How does that going to work?
Well, I don't actually deliver the grain or set that up, but I know people who come from Africa, and particularly Mali, West Africa, and they have been very generous to their people. It's very important to them to take this money back and help people. In this case, this particular tribe was basically starving due to famine over the last year, and we were able to help them out.
And I know there was a grain delivery there helping some 200 families, and this will continue based on what you make here?
Yeah, if this works for me, if this keeps going and people embrace it like I have, if I develop some passion out there like I have, all that money that I make will go to something good. And you know, a lot of it, if I make any profit, it's going to go to something good anyway.
Well, it's a great space, and just, I mean, unbelievable array of art here. It's just really fantastic. Every space on the walls just filled. There's one final piece over here you wanted to kind of highlight because of its age. You're not even sure exactly how old this is.
I don't know how old it is, but it's got to be at least 100 years old.
And the story behind it, those nails represent what, Dave?
Those nails are driven in there to anger the spirit who protects the village. The spirit needs to be angry to go out and toughen up and take care of the enemies.
And these represent the hardship that people have overcome, and when they overcome, they drive a nail in there.
That's another thing, yes. And you know, they actually used to use gunpowder. They would blow off some gunpowder to first anger the spirit or wake up the spirit, and then the nails would anger the spirit.
And it's turned into quite an art piece here. And your slogan, again, is?
Give your space a tribal face.
And you've done that here. It's just fantastic. Congratulations on the opening. Big party going on today, starting at noon all the way until 10 tonight for First Thursday here in the Pearl, right along 11th Avenue. You can't miss it with the African drumming outside. Also, Salt and Straw there with some samples. A lot of fun down here, Ashley.
Absolutely, Kathy. Beautiful art and a great message behind it. Thank you.